Hey guys, Chad here from CNR Reviews. So it's time to do an update on the Sig P290 first edition that we had, and we had done a video showing our first time that we had taken it to the range in the first 30 rounds through the firearm. If you watch that video, you'll know we had 9 light strikes in 30 rounds. That is totally unacceptable. Now, this is not the first time I've heard complaints about the Sig P290. There's other guys on YouTube that have had the same issues. So I want to go over what has happened so far and what I have sitting in front of me. And we're gonna talk about this. It's a long story actually, so please bear with it. We ended up taking it to the range that day. I just bought it. I believe it was that day, maybe the day before. So it was less than 24 hours old. I called Cabelas, said, hey, 9 light strikes in 30 rounds. They said, bring it on in. We'll get it sent back to Sig, and as long as it's within the first 30 days of your purchase, which I find is chicken shit, to be honest with you. Because other companies like Sportco and stuff, they'll send the firearm back for you, and if they incur any cost, they'll pass it along to you. But it doesn't matter if you've owned that firearm for 4 or 5 years. If you have an issue, they'll send it back, which I think is awesome, and that's good customer service. So shame on you, Cabelas, first off there. I brought it down there. The guy argued with me for almost 45 minutes because he didn't understand what a light strike was and kept telling me I needed a new guide rod and spring. And I kept telling him the guide rod has nothing to do with the goddamn firing pin. So he kept arguing and arguing and arguing. Finally, he had me fill out a document, and I handed my pistol over. They gave me the box back. So months go by, guys. I did that at the end of September. I believe it was like September 24th, September 26th, sometime around there. October rolls around, November rolls around, and I was down at Cabelas looking at a Remington 700 and just decided to ask. And they said, sorry, sir, we don't have any information yet on the pistol, but be patient. Sig's kind of far behind, and as soon as we know something, we'll give you a call. So I left it. And in December, the Sandy Hook shooting happened, and people lost their freaking minds. Everybody went out and started buying rounds. We have threats from the government. They were going to put gun control things, legislation through, and that caused just mass hysteria. The issue then I thought was maybe Sig's super busy. I'll just leave it. January rolls around, February. I'm back down in February looking at another rifle. And when I'm buying the other rifle, I happened to ask the lady behind the counter, and I said, hey, my gun's been at Sig for 5 months now. I've heard nothing about it. And she immediately took notice and said, sir, I really apologize. That is way too long and something doesn't sound right. Let me find out for you what's going on. So she goes in the back, 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, she comes back out and goes, I don't want to make you angry, but I have some bad news for you. Your gun came back already, and we sold it. So my gun had come back from the manufacturer repaired. They put it in their gun library or whatever, and they sold my pistol, guys, to somebody else. Now they immediately said, well, we really apologize, we'll get you a new one. As a matter of fact, we'll even give you the one with the laser. And my immediate reaction was, this is not the first time I have heard that the P290 first edition has issues. And I don't want another one, to be honest. This is a typical Sig bullshit that Sig has pulled time and time again. It's almost like they don't test their firearms before they give them to the general public. They did it with the Sig P238. When it first came out, there was tons of issues. The P938, it wasn't so much issues, but I've heard complaints about that one too. Issues even, actually, we'll just throw it out there, Big Daddy Hoffman, he had problems with his. That's just one that I can say. There's other ones on YouTube. Check them out. There's other firearms from Sig that continue to have problems, and now they did it again with the P290. Did you not fucking test the firearm? I apologize about my language, guys, but sorry. Yeah, you got to be kidding me. These guns people use for self-defense situations. You're going to trust your life on a faulty weapon? They're as bad as Kel-Tec, as far as I'm concerned. So I was really pissed. And I told the lady, I said, I don't want the Sig P290. I know they came out with a new version of it, the P290 RS, so it was restrike capable. And I had heard better things about that. I asked her if I could go with that, and they said they would basically just give me my money back. No discount, no sorry sir, kiss your ass, whatever. It was basically just, yeah, we screwed up, deal with it. So what you see in front of you is what I still own. This is a Sig box. Here's my little paper for firearm repair. I'll go ahead and block out that part, but there it is from Cabelas. And this is what I have. I have nothing. I have the box. I have the pewter grips. I believe they're pewter. The little sliding grips, first edition. I have the manual and stuff like that, but no firearm, guys. So I'm going to hang on to this stuff because this coming up year, I had talked to some of the guys at Sportco, and they may be doing a deal with the P290 RS version, which is the new version. But this has happened too many times. And first of all, shame on you, Cabelas. You guys have got your heads up your asses as far as I'm concerned. It's too many times I go in there and I either hear the guy behind the counter blowing smoke, just to try to get some guy to buy a gun, or they have no idea what the hell they're doing. The lady who dealt with me, though, for finding out about the firearm and stuff, thank you so much. You're awesome, and I really appreciate it. But the rest of the jokers down there, come on, guys. Are you serious? So I also have to slam Sig and say again, Sig, test your goddamn guns before you send them out, please. Every single one of these firearms should function perfectly. You guys have state-of-the-art technology for making them. There shouldn't be one that comes out that has an issue. Or maybe one, not the whole goddamn set of them. That's crazy. You're supposed to be one of the top manufacturers of firearms in the world. You pride yourself on the quality of your firearms, and you send out shit. So, that's the update, guys, on the P290. I'm sorry. And Ryan and I really hate to waste our money on crap like this. We hate to waste your time on it, too, because our goal is to be testing these firearms. I try to research them before I buy them. And then that way I can give you a really good recommendation. But on the Sig P290 First Edition, steer really far away, clear, whatever you have to do, get the hell away from it. You may want to take a look at, if you're in the market for the Sig P290 RS version, which hopefully in the future we'll have a review on. And guys, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Chad from CNR Reviews. Have a good day.